Hi guys. It's been a while because of life and because of different projects. I'm really busy. No, I'm kidding. I'm not really busy, but I was focusing on a podcast as well. Anyway, I didn't feel like it, but I have a message. And this message is about like 7 nights ago or something. And I'm currently settling into a new place and space. I'm currently doing a yoga teacher training in Belgium. It's fun. It's super exciting. It's so much work, especially internally, externally as well, obviously. But so I've been experiencing these anxiety attacks, or I don't even know if I should. Was it a rat or a cat? Okay, anyway. I've been experiencing these like rushes of like I'm fine in the daytime, but the moment I want to go to sleep, my heart starts racing. And I cannot sleep because I would hear like a buzzing and so much activation in my heart chakra, heart area, whatever you want to call it. And usually I would think, oh, this is anxiety, and parts of it were anxiety, but sometimes you feel a certain stimuli first. You feel something first, and then it turns into anxiety, and sometimes it's just like random anxiety coming out of nowhere. What I experienced as well was the Schumann resonance was also as well really potent. And other like people would talk about it. I would look it up as well. There was a blackout because the amplitude was pretty high, or the vibration was really high. So anyway, but I had a few nights where I was overly stimulated, and I would call it anxious as well, because as well it was also anxiety. It was like a buzzing and heart racing, and so I just wanted to tell you, if you are experiencing similar things like anxiety, like the symptoms from the Schumann resonance. So if you're sensitive, you are aware of energy. You can trust that. It's not in your head. So this one night I shifted something for me, and I stopped to try to calm down. When you're anxious, people tell you to focus on your breath, and it's like for me it's not working. And I meditate, and I am able to focus on my breathing, but if there's heightened anxiety, I don't feel capable of achieving calmness through that, because it feels like there's another reason for my anxiety. But I shifted my mindset around my experience in that moment. So what I did was okay, you're seemingly not wanting to calm down. You're super pumped. You're super buzzy. Your heart is racing. You know what? You're not anxious. You are excited. And I'm not sure, but I think somebody said that before. But anyway, I shifted that in the moment for myself by saying, okay, you're excited about something. Something is going to happen. You're just excited about life. And then I felt this buzzing. Not only, it was not heart race, it was more like, it was also my nervous system. It was like this whole area, this whole area was like, and every time I want to go to bed, and I'm currently in an intense process, so obviously I get really annoyed with myself when I have to get up early that I can't sleep. So what we can do in those moments is shifting the mindset about how we perceive it. Okay, I'm super, my heart is racing. I would consider it anxiety, but what if it's excitement? about something that's coming, or excitement about life, and my heart is just currently actually not racing, but my heart, I mean, it's also racing obviously, but my heart is currently expanding. So my heart is like growing bigger because there's a mission for me, or whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Like, oh wow, I was just like, okay, I'm excited. And I let myself be excited, even though it was 12 o'clock in the night and another part of me was tired, my mind was tired from the day and from settling into a new space and like getting to know everyone and like being a little scared as well. But like, I just let myself have these, like, I don't know how long it was, I wouldn't look at the watch, 20 minutes of, okay, I'm super excited. I'm excited about projects. I'm excited for the future. I'm excited for what's to come. My heart is expanding. That's why it's beating so fast. And I mean, we are constantly evolving and shifting and growing and changing, and our body is adapting to higher frequencies all the time in some kind of way. So what happened is I didn't resist, or there was no resistance anymore to what my body felt, but I was accepting, wow, you're super excited. Wow, you're like, you have energy, And I thought of all the projects I can do with this kind of energy, because what I hear from people is like, I don't have energy, I'm constantly anxious. I'm constantly, either they are depressed or they are anxious. But what do you think what do you think anxiety is? What do you think depression is? It's an energy that goes in one direction because we're not using it properly. Like, depression is, okay, I'm in an environment where I don't speak my truth, where I'm not living to my fullest potential, where I feel like I'm hiding, where I feel like I'm neglecting my soul, where I feel like I don't belong, where I feel like I'm not actually using my potentials, my gifts and abilities. And then after a while, we are maybe angry. And then after a while, we surrender, we give up, and we feel depressed, And with depression comes lots of anger and sadness, obviously. But it's more like we even gave up on the anger and the sadness because we didn't see the point anymore in trying more or trying harder. Not harder, but like trying to, get this truth out. And that's why I'm so happy whenever I feel anger, because it's some kind of energy I can also channel into things. And as well as sadness, it's an energy that I can channel into, like, well, first of all, crying, but also like writing or like being soft with myself. And anxiety is the exact same thing. It's an energy that is going into, that's actually an energy that we're not using for our gifts and abilities, that is going into a direction that feels like it's not being used and it's not being taken proper care of. So I hope that was helpful for you, and I wish you a great day. Thank you. Bye.